Good evening, curling fans. Thank you for logging in to roughchannel.com. Tonight's action, heavyweight battle between number 3 ranked SKASLIEN NEDREGOTTEN from Norway against number 7 ranked in the world MATSUMURA and TANIDA from Japan. Should be a good battle tonight. Let's take a look at the standings here in Pool A action. Earlier on, we had Ray and Rios defeat Craig and Craig to go 3-0. But in the battle of the unbeaten teams to take a lead. Ford and Campbell beat Weeks and Steep, move their record to 1-2. And Sprute upset Team Estonia, Causey and Lil. Moved them to 2-1 and knocked Causey and Lil to 1-2. Standings in Pool B are a little more logjam. Matsumura, TANIDA leading the top at 2-0. And the logjam of Immonen, Sapala, Kim, Young, SKASLIEN, NEDREGOTTEN, Walczak, Augustiniak are at 1-1. After tonight's round here, it should be a little more clear as most of the 1-on-1s play each other. So we're underway here. Matsumura, TANIDA won the draw to the button, have hammer. Actually, NEDREGOTTEN and SKASLIEN have hammer. So Matsumura with the first draw, playing the freeze perfectly, frozen on the Norway stone. Kristen trying to come down and freeze on top of the yellow, but ends up short. It's going to be a problem stone for Kristen and Magnus. Yasamasa here is just going to try and corner lock the top redstone in the top of the house. Even a guard's fine. Ends up on a good spot. I think you're going to see Magnus start to clear the way here. Magnus is a very strong hitter, so I'd expect a lot of rocks to be moving on this shot. Commentator cursed, a little wide, only got one. So the Japanese is going to throw up another guard. Love this one to be nice and high so that the run back attempt is a lot tougher. Wouldn't even mind it if it wasn't splitting center. It was just a hair on the high side of center. To make the run even a little bit tougher, not just a straight run back. Nice shot by TANIDA. Magnus going to try it again. Kristen wondering about the intern freeze. Magnus quickly calls that off. Wants to do the run again. Again, looks like a little wide, only gets one. Pretty simple end for the Japanese, still the guard. The SMAS are looking just to replace the same stone. Looks light. You really got to go to get this one over, looks like. Gets it over. Perfect guard, nice and high. Kristen won this argument here. Gonna throw the intern draw. Playing mixed doubles with your spouse. I know exactly. Doesn't matter, they're speaking Norwegian. I know exactly what they're saying. Basically, you get one shot at making the first call, and if you don't make it, we're bailing, going on the second shot. Even if that's not the right decision to make. And after you miss it twice, then we're definitely listening to the one in the house. Magnus has got a good one, got to get it by the top. Red gets it by the top of red. What a great shot. Chops off just a hair. It is mostly open. I believe yellow is still shot rock. Red sitting second, third, and fourth. Look like shot rock. If I were to bet on it, I would bet yellow.
Du må forbi, altså det ikke noe alternativ å tikke den røde der, på din siste nå.
Chiaki. Matsumura is going to throw up a guard here. Hope that Chris doesn't throw a run back in there in the pile to get rid of the yellow.
Skal jeg gå via hennes, eller?
Det er risiko da, det er påkjøring som bommer. Synes jeg ikke vi skal.
Ja, da må jeg dra for en.
Good guard. Nice and high. That's the job. Person's going to try the outturn draw to as much of the button as she can get. I'm not sure if there's enough room, but if there is, all she might have to do is just touch that yellow one back and red will be shot rock. A shot for one for sure, maybe for two. Still a tough one. Line looks good. I think it's a little heavy.
9
Needs to curl.
Det er bra.
Touches the yellow one. I'm not sure if it's now red or if it's still yellow.
Absolutt ingenting.
Yes, still close. Major. Measure. Yeah.
They're undecided, so they're going to take a measure.
Vi skal måle. Hente fram måle her, så kan han måle her. Skal jeg måle her?
Jeg kan
I'm
tro
going to
det.
stick with my original call and say yellow.
Major er to. Den er rød.
Hæ?
Den er rød.
あれじゃない縦かかってるやつ
Bra jobba. Den siste er her, med den kostinga jeg gjør til.
Men jeg ser ingenting på linja der. Det går i veien. Jeg ser ingenting. Det er bare gjetting.
So we'll stick around for the measure.
Får se da.
Ja.
I haven't lost a bet yet this week. So come on, yellow.
Not for 3. Yeah, red.
Andre?
So it's red. Great shot by Kristen to score one. Taps the yellow one back a hair, so 1-0 going into the second end. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Lindsay Current Club. Mixed Double Super Series number 2. Second end action. Norway up 1-0. Anytime you can force your opponent to 1 point in mixed doubles,
Bra spill.
that's basically a win
Bra, Gustav.
in a sport that is so offensive and high scoring. It almost seems like you stole a point there. Let's see if Matsumura and NEDREGOTTEN can capitalize in this end, get their deuce.
4-8 7かな。ラインだけ。
ナイスワ
Kristen threw a nice one on her first one.
投げ
Top button.
そのまま待て
Jackie follows it down. Tap tap.
Vil du gå der?
Sitting in a good spot. So Yeah, Magnus gonna try the out-turn freeze. Try and set up some angles up front.
Ball 4! Linja bra!
2,
Ok, da må du curl.
2,
Curl!
3.
Line looks good. Gotta go for weight though.
Curl!
Er det en grunn til at du vil at jeg skal
This
kølle
one's
nå?
gonna pull up a little short.
Gjør det noe bedre for oss?
Jeg vet ikke.
Er det bedre å ha en
Not a
stein
good
åpen,
shot
så vi
by
kan bruke
Magnus.
her?
Ikke, ikke gå skadegala.
Definitely wanted that one in the house. So Yasamasa can come down and tap his yellow one back.
Ja.
Hachi!
Clean.
Hachi!
Clean. Yes. 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 Hard. Yes. Yes. Hard.
It looks pretty good.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Repression. Nice shot by Yasamasa. Tap tap. Setting shot rock now.
Vanskelig.
Tenker garden, da.
Er det en gard? Ok.
All the angles are looking pretty good for Japanese. So looks like Magnus is just gonna throw the guard. Which I assume TANIDA will throw the out turn, come around.
3. 3.
Linja er bra!
2,5.
Linja er fin!
2,5. 3. 3.
Ok.
Kjør linje.
Wow.
2,5. Bra fart. Si noe da.
Litt
Bra
curl.
linje.
Linja er bra. Litt curl. Bra.
Ok.
Good guard by Magnus. Surprised at this. Try and clear the front. Clears the front. I feel like I just able to nose
Whoa.
the top yellow rock and get rid of 2.
Whoa.
Just a little
Er du hører det?
little too wide. Stuffs
Eller jo.
the
Ja.
peel
Det
attempt.
hjelper ikke også mye.
Hæ?
Det hjelper ikke også mye. Det er bare en jam, men jeg kan nose. Jeg kan prøve nosen. Er jeg uheldig da og ikke
I
treffer,
wanted to
så
get the
blir
one
det
up the
veldig
center
dårlig.
line and across.
Ja. Selvsagt.
Så.
Magnus gonna try and plug the hole.
Dra der i stad! Der!
Mindre.
Yeah, and if he plugs the hole, there's still the out-turn option available to sit 2 for the Japanese.
1,5, 2. 2.
Linja, ok.
Kjør linje.
Skal du midt i hjørnet, eller er den kølle litt over?
2,5.
Og bare stopp, da.
2,5. 2,5. 2,5.
Wow. Ok.
Does the job, plugs the hole.
こっちからのドローとこっちの直接出る。
Only 2 shots to come. He's gonna use this shot to open up the front. I don't know why. I'm a pretty aggressive skip, so I think I would try the outturn. Outturn draw and sit 2.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Trying to make some noise up in the front here.
Okay.
And doesn't clear either of the 2 close guards, just shoves them around.
Bare den. Så har de vel veldig begrensa for 2.
Deciding on whether to throw the guard or come in.
Den for 2, da.
Det er veldig vanskelig å fryse på den gule der, bare så du vet
I
det.
think if you,
Vanskelig.
if you can get
Du skal jo bare sende en OK fart, så skal jo jeg
corner
koste
locked
litt.
on that
Hvis du vet isen, så er
yellow
ikke
on
det
the top
vanskelig.
4, I don't see how you draw for
Du mener du har trådene
your
her?
2.
Jeg mener at det er ca. 15 blank med en god del kosting der.
Either shot does
Så jeg
the
var
trick.
17
Throw
igjen på
the guard in the hole or
normal treer.
corner lock
Kanskje
the top
15-3 nå,
top
det
yellow
er
one.
godt der en gang.
Seems to me like it was an opportunity wasted by the Japanese trying to clear the front in the last 2
Six,
shots.
Ok, forsiktig.
5.
Ok. Ok, køy!
This is looking
Inn
like
nå.
Alltid køy!
coming into the house.
Fart, til linje.
Bare fart! Køy!
Ok.
Needs it to curl. I don't know. Leaves
Nådde.
Matsumura Tanida the nose hit for 3.
当たっちゃったらこっち飛ぶからもうドノーズはしゃあないかな。
ねそうだね
当たんないのは狙うんだったら。
Caught in between. Didn't know if they could leave it higher or try and finish it.
ほぼノーズだね。
So a nose hit for 3, possibly 4 if the back yellow one sticks around.
気持ち落ちる感じだよね。
そうだね
変わんない。
うん。 Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes! Ah!
This looks very close. Does it hang around? Does it hang around? Yes. Great shot by Chiaki Matsumura for 3. A double and 3. Take a 3-1 lead going into the third end. We'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to third end action. Great double by Chiaki Matsumura in the last end. Starts off this end perfectly with another great freeze.
Selvfølgelig ikke. Det kommer bare en ny guard. Du må fryse shot. Du må legge shot der.
Person's going to try and follow him down. Keep it on some sort of angle. Looks pretty good. Pretty good shot. It's just a touch of an under curl, rolls off a little bit. But sitting shot rock. Yeah, Samasa gonna try and come down and get his rock in there, whether he wants to tap it back or just leave it there and freeze. As long as his rock is glued to the red rock or even shot rock, they'll be looking good to force again. Really good shot by Samasa. Taps it back, sits two. That's a pocket. Top one's buried. Guess I'm asking for heavy draw. Try and tap yellow one at an angle onto the back yellow one. See if we can get that one out of the forefoot.
Bak 8. Bak 8. Bak 12.
Christian asking for the curl. Magnus carving it over there nicely. What a great shot. Plays the double tap.
2-3.
Rolled open a little bit. There is the option to throw a backline weight off of the top red one and flop in, or just a straight draw. Yeah, Samasa likes the draw. Try the freeze. Strong Japanese team, ranked 7th in the world, and not the best Japanese team. Koana and Aoki, ranked 4th in the world. These two Japanese teams, both strong. Last year were 3rd and 4th at one point in the world. Had their Olympic qualifier in August, where Matsumura and Tanida lost the final to Koana and Aoki. So Tori and Go are the team that from Japan that's going to try and qualify for the Olympics and the Olympic qualifier in Cologne in December. But two very strong teams coming out of Japan. Praise them as a great team. They crash the guard on a comer.
Liker du det? Andre eventuelt den tynne, men det liker ikke jeg. Prøv også å komme på nose, kanskje vi kan på innsida.
Jeg liker innsida, men...
Ja, det gjør det?
Ja, for da blir det vanskeligere for dem, jeg vet ikke.
Gjør du det? OK, ja,
Ellers
da
så
gjør
må
vi
du
det.
litt utsida, da, så du ruller hit.
Yellow's still shot rock.
Prøv litt innside, da. Det er greit, det. Hack.
I feel like Mag just wants to play
Gjerne få dytta litt på den backingen.
a hit. Try and move some rocks around. Clear up the back a little bit. To
Jeg tror
release
det kan funke.
the yellow one here so they can get it out. A couple shots from now. Who calls backline weight? If he can
Backline, nå er vi gjennom.
get to nose or even cross out of here,
Backline.
he might be able to push the yellow rock back to sit 2. This is hanging out there.
Gjennom.
This needs to cross the center line.
Du må si ifra hvis du skal prøve å sette på mer opp, da.
Not cross the center line. So yellow is still shot rock.
Ura まで行かなくていいね。ここセンターでいいんだよ。そう。
2 shots left. Gonna try a heavy draw.
いやー、アウトターンで
Hitting chap in.
ちょっと厳しいかも。あー、ちょっとアウトターン厳しいかもしれない。うん。
バックライン
ハックはどう？内側当たるのがマストだな。うん。
So if he can cross the face of the redstone here and roll in, he's sitting
ハック。
pretty good for possibly a steal, but definitely a force. What a great shot by Yasamasa. Gets to the inside, actually ticks his yellow one over as
Oh
well.
my god. Bare spill det du vil, det er greit.
Ja, du har
So
to
it's
ting der, i hvert fall.
looking like big trouble for SKASLIEN and NEDREGOTTEN.
Må jo prøve å lage et slag til meg til slutt, da, så du må ligge igjen her.
Ja.
Og få dytta den dit, så har jeg begge veiene.
I mean, they can tap the top yellow one back, but they will not be shot rock.
Du skipper. Jeg skjønte ikke hva du
The
skulle.
back yellow one will still be shot rock.
På fart og is.
Nothing good on the outturn side.
Ja.
Bak 4!
Det er mindre enn jeg hadde på backlinen, men ok.
Ja, nå
15
køler jeg
blank.
ikke opp, da! Du var ganske langt unna å køle opp i stad.
Magnus is going to chase the top Yellowstone. Gotta be careful he doesn't roll out too far.
Fart da!
Bak 8.
Fart da! Køl! Køl mot!
Needing to card this one over.
Bak 8.
Køl! Køl!
Close. Good shot by Magnus, but I don't think he shot rock. I think it's still yellow. Good thing is Magnus now has 2 ways of getting in
1しかないのかどっちも。
on the next shot.
タップの方
Score.
が楽だって
でもタップのが1点取る、こっちのタップのが多分ね1点取るのが楽だと思う。こっち多分ラインね難しいと思うんだよね。曲がんないから。
I think the Japanese are trying to figure out which one to guard.
そんなことないか。どう？これが外
So
当
there's
てる
no
のが
shot
難しい
for more than one.
こっちか。
they think there's more of a chance on the outturn side to score a multiple than there is on the intern side.
Okay. あの後早いので打っても3点とかにはならないよね。
いやー、ワンの黄色が、
残りそうか。
いやこっちがそれかこっちが簡単そうに見えるね、
うん
こっちから見ると、あっちからも2点は難しい。
ガード。
ガード。
So if the guard is made, probably just going to have an intern tap.
4.67、3かな。
オッケ
3。
They call the audible here.
ー。ライン悪くないな。
2。
Now they're going to block the intern port.
ラインは悪くない。
ちょっとそのままだな。
The way those two yellows are frozen, anything coming in from the outturn side will not move the frozen stone.
Må utenfor sporet nå.
So again,
Det er ikke utenfor.
You sure it's only a shot for one, so-
Det er jeg for hvite som skal koste.
Jeg går svart, så vil jeg skal spille.
8.
Bak 8.
Ja, bak 8.
Ja, jeg må jo ha litt mer.
Vant.
Kristen throwing
Rent, ja!
just a heavy draw. Backline, hack weight.
Vant.
It's anywhere on the outside.
Vant.
On the high side, should score one.
Vant.
Nei!
Line looks good. Oof, almost too thin.
At least.
But a great shot by Kristen to score. One for sure. They're looking for two, but Yasamasa that already
I give them more.
Tapped yellow.
Yeah, I can take this one. Vil du se?
Nei.
earlier on in the end. I hadn't moved, so
Har vi målapparat der, da?
we'll go for another measure.
Hva var det som ble i stad, for det kom litt an på hullet?
Possibly.
We'll measure it. I can take it this time if you want to.
I'm definitely putting another bet down on yellow.
Det er en rød for sikkert, ikke sant?
Det er det.
Another measurement using this very accurate measure from Canada Curling Stone Company.
Var det rød?
Ja.
2 rød?
And it's red. It's red, so score of 2 for SKASLIEN and NEDREGOTTEN, tied it up after 3. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back to Lindsay Curling Club here for the second event of the Next Level Super Series. Game between SKASLIEN and NEDREGOTTEN, MATSUMURA and TANIDA. All tied up after 3-3. Kristen looking to play the freeze on her first one. A little heavy, but great line. See if Matsumura can play the freeze.
Okay. Go. 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 Mage.
That's trying to make it to curl. Well, it looks good. Line's pretty good. Great brushing. Gets it to the face of the red. Small bump, but in a good position.
Fint! Ja! Fem!
Loop for mixed doubles is pretty much the same. First couple shots are freeze, and then start to tap, move stuff around, position stones to try and score a big end. Good shot by Magnus. Try the out-turn freeze here on the corner of the red one. Keep the angles in your favor. Line looks pretty good. Great shot by Yasamasa.
Wow.
Kept it on the angle so that if the tap's made on that yellow one, the drag effect pushes it past the yellow rock on the button. Looks like Magnus is just going to guard. Feels like you're in a good position right now. We're sitting second and third.
Linja, okej.
Ja.
Vill du ha overlapp eller vill du ikke ha overlapp?
Ikke overlapp.
Ok, da må du gå imot da.
2,5. Sit.
Good spot by Magnus.
Yeah, 2つ割っちゃったら今黄色が全部出ちゃうんだ多分。もう1個こっち置くのはどう？
赤の裏 5?
割っちゃったら多分今一発で。
Decide whether you want to open it up or throw a setup shot. thing with a setup shot is the opposition is probably going to guard that the next one. I don't think if you make the double peel, it's going to help. Going to help you. I think it's going to help Magnus, Chris, and more.
Yeah.
So whip one down there and
Right,
be able to take out both yellows.
Nice game.
So we're going to throw a
ライはいい。
draw, full 8.
ちょっと最後負けたね。負けたい。
Looks very light though.
前だ。
あ、そのまま。
Setup shot gone wrong.
いいよ。17。ちょっと。
Can't really leave that rock there, but there is also an in-turn draw option for the Japanese to sit 2.
Du bare må være utsida, da!
Jeg vet det, men det er grenser hvor mye du kører da.
Needs to play a high guard here. Doesn't want to bring it too tight. Doesn't want to make a double run possibility.
Bra fart.
Good shot by Magnus. Quite a bit of separation.
赤から優しめ狙うっての。
え？いや、それはね危ないと思う。それ外当たっちゃったら黄色だけいなくなっちゃうよ。これは？バンパー？黄色に直接向かわせる感じで。
オッケ
ほぼノーズ？
ー。ほぼほぼノーズ。
Looks like Gasmaster is going to give it a run, the double run. Can't really hurt yourself. You're shot rock. If you make it, great. If you don't, it doesn't hurt you.
見え方
They'll
の。
likely guard the in-turn draw.
Bumper, ちょっと英語。
Yes. Yes. Oh.
He hit this one just a millimeter high.
Yes. 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 Whoa.
Close. Too high.
Ja.
Makes contact with the second guard, but
Lengden her også går helt fint. Det er
doesn't make
ingenting hvis du
contact with
legger den
anything in the
her.
house. So, as expected, in-turn guard. And depending on where this guard is, you might see another super spinner
Ja,
with the
det er
in-turn.
greit. Tight på huset, så de ikke kommer seg rundt.
Jeg ga ganske masse.
Ja. 3.
Køl!
Hvorfor køl? Det skjønner jeg ikke når de har bare en dragning.
Line looks good, weight's perfect. Nice guard. So I feel like we're gonna see the super spinner coming up here. There we go. This looks really heavy though. This is just a new shot that's been played the last couple years. I wish this was, we knew about this when I was younger. Would love to play this shot.
早い
A little heavy, skates by. Misses the draw for 2, but gets 1. Matsumura and Tanida take a 1-point lead going into the 5th end. We'll be right back.
.61
ちょっと幅あるかもしれない
Welcome back to 5th end
ちょっと
action
曲がりづらいな
here in Lindsay.
ウェイトどう
ちょっと開きたい
Matsumura and Tanida ended up scoring 1 last end, take a 4-3 lead, playing 5. Jackie with the freeze attempt here. Perfect weight, just didn't curl up enough. Give Kristen the opportunity to throw a heavy draw. Back 8, get to the inside, tap him back. Don't see too many single points with hammer and mixed doubles. Like you said, when you're able to force your opponent to 1, you feel like you've won that end. Magnus with some great sweep in there. Kristen gets to the inside, little roll. The 2. Tanida going through the out turn. Draw, maybe tap. Just got to get in there somewhere. Make the Norwegians deal with it.
Nice guy. Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's curling hard.
Yes. Yes.
It was just a little light. Even if he got by, it was never going to get
16点9
to the 4-foot. Mistake here by Tanida. Let's see if NEDREGOTTEN can capitalize. Gonna play the straight freeze. This top red one, if you can cross center line and get the angle lined up for that back yellow one. He'll be in pretty good shape.
Ja!
Gjerne litt innside.
Ja!
Ja, jeg må på innsida.
Ok.
8.
Ja! Nei, curl! Curl!
Perfect.
Sorry.
Nice little tap back into the pocket there. That red rock is not going anywhere for a while. Sitting 3 right now.
あ、てかもうノーズで押しちゃってもいいかな。
8、9?
うん。どっちかというとシューターそこにいたい。
So Yasamasa signaled to tap the top red rock and the top of the 4-foot back on an angle. Only problem with that is you're going to roll off a little bit and you're going to leave a pocket, and Magnus might just ignore wherever your rock rolls and freeze another one in there.
8K。
Okay. Well,
8K。
And the red rock will never go anywhere.
yes! Well! Three, well! Three, well! Yes! Yes! Well! 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 Nice.
Jeg tenker også det.
Plays the tap.
言ってんだ。
Didn't
Jeg vet
really
ikke,
do much. Kind of
Se, hvis du ser noe, så si ifra, men han har jo dobbelen også, men det trekker mye
changed the
sånn i
angles
hvert
a
fall.
bit.
Han får ikke. Toeren var fryse inne, han gjør det.
Hæ?
Don't really have anything.
De kan ikke ha toeren med frys her!
Bare sett opp isen, du, og så setter du opp hvor du skal ha kosten når jeg har sluppet. Er det 1, er det 2, er det 3?
Have much on the intern side, so Magnus is going to just try and plug up the hole.
Ja, 3.
Plugs up the hole.
I hvert fall. Jeg tror den setter seg 3.
And Tanida's going to have to decide whether he wants to run a rock back or
3.
play his only out, which is an intern freeze to the one on the button.
Hold linja sånn!
But that's playing with fire if you don't make it. You're looking at possibly giving up 4. This is Tanida's really only shot to get out of the end. Can't be heavy, can't bounce off. Light doesn't do any good.
Ja! Yes! Yes! Yes!
This looks like it has to go for everything.
Yes, yes, yes.
Line and weight.
Yes.
いやガードするよ。お待たせ。曲がってんだねこっち。
3, så hvordan kan vi forvalte det? Klarer vi å komme dit?
Rexegard chaps off.
Er det hjelp i? Det er vel hjelp i, selv om vi skulle komme her egentlig. Det er også bra.
Ok, men marginen er alltid den
Only
innerste garden,
saving
så
grace
når
for
vi går
that
ned, for da
shot
får
was
linja til å dra her, på
Det
siste.
er
blocked off Norway's draw for 4.
Det er ingen linje der til det jeg vil.
Du kan dra utsida her da.
Nei. Nei, jeg tror vi prøver oss å komme oss hit.
Ok. Ja, kom
Beste
igjen.
fall der. Alle har 16-6. Skal vi se, kan jeg få se is?
Magnus doesn't need to get too greedy here, just needs to plug the hole.
touch mer, tror jeg.
Ideally, I think he wanted a tight guard. I think ideally you want to be short of the two yellow guards so they can't really run it in.
Bare fart. Nei.
Må gå fart.
Ok, du har i den ytterste.
Ok, da kan jeg ikke gå.
Ok.
Det er veldig bra fart, kun linje.
Ja, du kan gå.
Kan vente. Fart er veldig bra.
Ok, og bare fart.
Ja, fart er bra.
Bare fart. Ja. Ja.
Unless you can corner freeze it just like that. Because if you're feeling it, you're feeling it. So there's really nothing the Japanese team can do. I feel like both teams could go with their last rocks on the boards and leave with SKASLIEN and NEDREGOTTEN with 3.
いやこっちの方がなんか可能性ありそう。
うんね、
Okay, here we go. Try another super spinner. Again, I'm really disappointed. These shots were not anything when I was younger. See if she can get better weight on this one. So if the weight's close, this can miss the guard by 2 rocks and still get to the center line. But she's missing it by 5 rocks and light.
Ødelegger hun for min der. Nei, det er bare vanlig avtan.
Look at that thing curl though.
Prøve den. Den eller, Kristin?
Hæ?
Er ikke det kanskje lettere?
Serr? Ok, ja.
Jeg tror det. Jeg tror det er plass til det,
Magnus
altså.
believes there's an outturn draw to the corner of the forefoot. Needs to paper the yellow rock biting center line
Nok fart som det kan holde den.
and hopefully doesn't curl too much at the end.
Så isen, nei, midt på den gule garden kanskje. Kanskje høyre siden av den.
Regardless of whether she makes a shot or not, they are scoring this end. Minimum of 3.
2-3, litt kort altså. Linje.
This, I believe, is going to curl too much.
Ja, jeg har ikke farta, dessverre.
Won't know because it was too late.
Bra linje.
So Kristen comes up short, but doesn't matter. The team from Norway scores 3, takes a 2-point lead, 6-4 going into end number 6. We'll be right back. We're back in Lindsay here. Final 3 ends of the game. Moving into power play territory. The Matsumura Tanida decided to fill their power play. Try and get a 3 back if they can. 2 for sure to tie the game up. 2 ways to play the power play here. If you don't have the hammer, you can either play it somewhat offensively and try and freeze to the one in the house, or you can play defensively and try and chip your guard into the house. And Kristen and Magnus decided to try the freeze. Kristen was a little, perfect weight, just a little wide, didn't curl up enough, so gives the Japanese a chance to follow them down, throw the out turn. Heavy draw, chap and roll underneath. Push that red rock back into the back 12 if possible.
ないよ、フリー。
何だけ。
お。曲げ。曲げ。曲げ。最後まで
Heavy needs to curl. Didn't curl up enough. Ends up tapping the red rock into the yellow. Yellow sitting shot rock. The good thing is Magnus is not allowed to take the stone out, so this miss doesn't hurt as bad. Magnus is going to try and throw back 12 weight. Cannot remove the stone. If he does, it goes back. This looks heavy. They want to stay on it, I think. Yeah. It's a heads-up play by Magnus trying to keep it straight and hit just a little piece of that yellow rock, so it didn't go out of play. Unfortunately, they hit too much of it. It was too heavy. Bounced out of play, so they get to put it back. So Jaspas is now able to hit. Looking like a soft weight hit and roll underneath.
Yeah, please. Yes. Yes. Well. Yes. Well.
Line looks pretty good. They're on and off.
Please.
Now they're going to finish it. Great shot and weight control on that one. Gets the inside roll.
Hvis du sier sånne ting før du vet, ikke interessant for meg. Jeg må treffe halv.
Magnus is going to try and hit all he can see and make the double, possibly make the triple.
Nei, jeg har ikke det. Jeg har ikke nok. Hæ? Jeg har ikke nok, du må skippe. Så hva skal jeg? Nei, enten må du slå shotten og rulle eller noe sånt da.
They're not quite on the same page yet.
Hvilken fart er det? Fy faen!
We'll find out what's going on here. I don't think either one knows what shot they're throwing. His eye certainly didn't know what shot they're throwing. guess Magnus was trying to hit and roll.
なってるね。
Makes the roll. Not shot rock. Rolled a little too far, but second and third. The married couple is still discussing the shot.
ちょっと見えてるって感じ？
ちょっと見えてるね。
Ja, men det ser du herfra.
Man, I wish I could speak Norwegian right now.
そっちはなんかほっといても良さそうだな。
け
T ライン。
I've got a good idea though, but Yasamasa gonna try and throw the outturn. Nope, sorry, throwing the in-turn draw to the open side. Gonna try for an easy deuce.
けないよ。
植えて良さそう。
けないつけ。ないわいいよ。
Some teams
植えてだけだ。ないわいい。
might want to try the outturn freeze their stone
5.7。
somewhat buried. Try and score more than 2, but
ナイス。
looks like the Japanese are content with trading hits and getting their deuce and tying
Nose,
the game up.
Rull hit, da.
Ja, da får de kanskje trippa, da. Hvis du ruller dit. Hæ?
I think if you're Norway, you're happy with that too, because the next time you're going to throw your power play.
Var det noe du bare sa, eller er det seriøst? Skal jeg nose, da?
Jeg liker nosene.
Nose? Hvilken fart er det?
11 blank.
Litt opp!
Rent.
10-9.
Ja. Nei, rent.
10-9.
Ja.
10-5.
Ja.
Kristen calling hard for line.
Var det på
Nice
den?
shot by Magnus. Just a smidge of a roll in.
11。
け
あ、ごめん。バンパー。バンパー。
Yasamasa just going to nose this one.
寄せたくはないかな。
少しこっちでもいいくらい。
Give it a half a rock flop outside.
見た目どう？
Gotta be careful though if you nose it. Kristen might be able to hit and roll across the house, jam it into her red one there, sandwich between those two yellows, be shot rock. Make the shot for 2 a lot tougher.
バンパ
け
ー。ちょっとだよ。
曲げ出した。曲げ曲げ曲げ曲げ。フィーフィー。
Yaki Yaski curl.
Yes! Yes! Ah, yes, 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 yes.
Nose hit. A little bit of a flop to the center line.
Svår ligger der. Hva har de da som er ille for oss? Ingenting. Ikke sant? Da kan de jamme på en. Det er mulig.
I think the calls to hit and roll. I'm not sure if they saw that you could roll into your red one over there by the T line. If you jam it in there,
Du kan godt spille vann.
you'd end up in shot rock.
Ja, nå skal jeg gå 15.
Du kan godt gå 15. Jeg liker 15. Kanskje litt bedre.
Ok. Da er det bare kantstein, eller?
Nei, det er mindre enn kantstein på 15. Kantstein
Over der,
treffer omtrent kantstein, ikke sant? Det køler veldig lite. Ok, vi spiller her. Og bytter jeg side.
Ja!
Magnus was set up for the outturn. Chris decided she wanted to throw the in-turn.
Kai!
Nose hit for Kristen. So a simple nose hit for Chiaki for 2. Power play success. Scored their deuce. Now if they can hold Norway to only 1, and the next time when they throw their power play, it'd be a huge bonus. Got to make a nose hit first, though.
ていいよ。
お
This one needs to curl a little bit.
曲げ曲げ曲げ
Great shot by Chiaki Matsumura for 2. Ties the game up 6-6 heading into the 7th end, where I'm pretty positive a power play is going to be in play. We'll be right back in a minute.
That's good.
Welcome back to 7th end action here. Weird power play.
おお
The Norwegians decided to throw their power
もうちょ
play,
っと寄り
and
たいなもうちょっと寄りたい
Matsumura and Tanida are going to try the offensive play and try the freeze. Chiaki with the outturn draw. Perfect weight, just did not curl enough. So same setup as last end.
Der
Gonna look to
9.
play the heavy tap back to the back 12 and try and hop and roll in underneath the guard. Quick update on the other sheets.
Bra fart.
In the 7th end,
9.
Kim and Young have a 6-3 lead over Jones and Jones.
9.
And playing 7, Walczak and Augustiniak have a 7-6 lead over the team from Finland, Immonen and Sapala. Great weight by Kristen, just did not curl enough.
これ8
うん。ハイガードでも悪くなさそうだ。
So unable to get underneath the guard. Left the Yellowstone shot rocked. So the Japanese are going to guard.
ライオン
2。
なんて
2。
ちょっと曲がりそうだな
Wouldn't mind a high guard
ちょ
here,
っと曲がりそう
え
曲がりそう
OK
just in case they decide to run it back.
上田超えてるよ。
うん、こうやってたらもうでいい。え、
Mag is going to go up and just double peel the guards.
60. Eller nei. Nei, jeg vet ikke. Det er ikke noe lurt. Enten må vi doble de gardene, eller så må vi fryse, kanskje. Da. Hva liker du?
Det du liker!
I think he wants to stuff
Hva
the
liker
peel
du?
opportunity because he might be worried that if he tries the double peel,
Kanskje ta den
the
midterste
top yellow rock might spin in the house.
midterste gardene!
Ok.
Not only that, he might. No, I think he's playing the intern run.
På steinen, så spiller jeg den midt
Oh,
på
he's playing the double
steinen.
peel the other way.
Jeg vet hvor det
The tick. Anyway, good stuff happened. Wasn't quite the shot, but ends up missing the double peel,
いや厳しいか。
running back his yellow rock on an angle, spills all the rocks in the back of the house. So Matsumura and Tanida are going to try the outturn come around.
Yeah.
これって良さそう。
Okay.
ちょっと待てるわ。あ、いいよ。
ライ悪くないよ。
曲がりすぎだけ気をつけてよ。
Yes. Yes. Whoa.
Got to get by the guard.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know if he's playing the freeze on the top one.
Gi liten og kis.
The tough corner freeze. Even if you corner froze it, you weren't going to be shot rock, which would have left
Du må på
just an
innsida,
open
ikke
draw
sant? Det er ikke noe
to
vits i
the
å
other
legge
side
opp
to sit
den
two.
Ja, jeg vet det!
In any case, a little heavy, chapped off.
Jeg ser bare 80.
So
Der kan jeg
Magnus
nå
is now going to try the chase. It's only a quarter buried, so
Mer som har vært opp.
lightweight takeout. If he can get to the inside, that'd be great. If he noses it, you're going to see the Japanese play the double, and
Akkurat gjennom.
there's your force of one. You can't blank the end. If you blank, you lose hammer.
Akkurat gjennom.
Got to get by the guard, though. This is on the guard.
Så dårlig, ass.
Unable to spin it in either.
Ikke fortsette sånn her.
Big mistake by Magnus.
いやガードかな。どう？真上。いやだけど、次はそんなに遠く
Great opportunity now for
出ちゃいそう。
Okay.
Matsumura and Tanida to force one this end.
3の
To throw the guard on shot zone, which is their stone.
そうだね。いや逆サイド。いや逆サイドもあるけど逆サイドにしちゃったらちょっと相手簡単になるよな。
何？
逆サイドもあるけど簡単になっちゃうよ
あー、
ね。
そんな感じする。
Magnus still not happy about his last shot.
あ、ちょっと曲がりづらそう。ちょっと外目から来そうだよ。
オッケー。これたいいよ。
Okay.
曲がりすぎは気をつけてよ。真上。
Yasamasa just needs to make sure 90% of his stone is covered, begging for it to stop and overcurl. So it looks like he covers 75% of it. Magnus is probably going to try the chase again.
Nei, det er samme stylen. Jeg ser halve. Jeg spiller litt hardere, treffer 60. Ruller litt av veien der. Jeg må ha mer is.
Just has to be careful though, because if he only hits half a rock, he will not remove the yellow stone, and he'll roll open.
Gjennom.
Ja. Ja.
Akkurat gjennom.
Ja! Nei!
Akkurat gjennom.
Got hack weight.
Nei! Hør!
This one's got a curl.
Nå har vi 10 centimeter fra garden. Nettopp.
Don't think he, yeah, I didn't think he hit enough of the rock to get it by the red. So another mistake by Magnus here.
1個でいいよ。ほんとちょっと外当たるぐらいのイメージだ。
The yellow stone in the forefoot is about 3/4 open. So the Japanese have to be careful where they roll to. If they can make a nice roll, 2 rocks to the right, separate the stones so there is no double.
いいよバンパー
Three. Yes. Yes. High. Low. Three. Low. Three.
Needs
Yes.
to stick around though.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
60!
Didn't get much of a roll, so left the double.
50 går kanskje, men du må nok ha 60!
Innan!
Det bestemmer du! Innan er 60, outan så holder
See
den
if
med
Kristen
50.
can make this double.
Er det pil?
Ja, du har litt større treffpunkt med pil i hvert fall. Hvilken hånd er det?
Innan!
Supert.
Would have been interesting if they got a rock
Ja,
roll
det
to
er fint.
the outside. Whether or not Magnus, Chris decide to give the Japanese one or take one.
Ja! Nei!
This is close. This is really close. Kristen with a great shot. Great double, scores 2, takes a 2-point lead going to the 8th end. And looking good for the win. We will be right back after these messages. Welcome back. 8th end action here
Jo da, den
in
er det.
Ontario. Great double by Kristen on her last one in the last end. Show why they're ranked number 3 in the world. Up 2 and 8. Just looking to get out of this end without giving up a deuce
今一応ね
or a
相手
3.
はワンだけど
真上置く感じでいい
Easier said than done
ちょっ
in
と内側でいい
OK
mixed doubles. Kristen trying to freeze on her first one. Didn't curl up enough.
4.427 8
お
ちょっと曲がりそうに見えるけど大丈夫か OK 8、7
Sitting somewhat beside the Japanese stone at the back of the
ウ
four.
ェイトがいい感じだ
Three. Yes. 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 Yes.
Prøv å fryse det bort, gi dem
Jackie
2.
with a great draw, top 4.
Der! Her! Der!
Ja, jeg vet ikke hvor
Doesn't look
langt
like a shot rock, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
Kan du komme ned sånn på det?
Nei.
Okay, I don't know the call. Neither does Kristen because she doesn't have a broom down. I'm going to assume
Jeg
that
prøver
this
å
is a
fryse
draw.
dem.
Freeze to the one in the top 4.
Ja, farta er grei. 6. Kun linje.
Ja, hvis det er 6, så må du gå køl.
Ok,
Hvis det er lenger, så må du gå mot.
det er 7-8.
Mot! 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 Mot!
Pretty incredible line call by Kristen for calling the line on a shot so she had no idea it was coming down.
インターンかい？
どう？
何個どれくらい押せばいいの？ワン取るの。
石
So a good spot. Japanese are going to have to start tapping and moving some of the Red Rocks around in order to score 2 or 3 here. Yasumas is looking at a small intern bump. Bump their yellow one onto the red one.
Yes! Yes! Hi! Yes! Yes! Hi! Yes!
Needs to get by. Does not want to chop this guard. Had great weight, just a little aggressive on the line. Chaps the guard.
Jeg ser ikke så mye annet.
Ja.
Hvor vil vi ha den da? Her eller?
Ja, fint det.
Ja.
I feel like
Litt mer, det gjør ikke noe
Magnus
altså.
can just
Det skal være
guard his
akkurat
way
ikke være hull.
to the win
Kanskje
here.
litt mindre da, jeg vet ikke.
Shows the guard here. The Japanese are going to have to either clear the front, which would hurt them, or they're all in on a run back. Unfortunately, they'll be running a Red Rock back and not one of the yellows.
Ok, 2.
Ja, og
Nære 3.
OK, og
Jeg vil ikke ha hull.
Nei. OK. Køll. Køll. OK, det er bra.
Good guard by Magnus. We'll see if
I touched this one. I don't think.
Yasamasa runs something back.
No. Yeah. Yeah. どっちにしろ一回動かさなきゃいけない。
そうだね。触んないとダメだね。OK?
You're going to score more than one this end. You need to remove one of the 2 Red Rocks in the forefoot on this shot right here.
I'm あんまりちょっと外当てすぎたらやばいから。ワンパー。
もうクリーンクリーン Yes!
Looks like it needs to curl.
What?
Goes. This is close.
What? Yes! 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 Nice.
What a great shot by Yasamasa Tanida.
Hvem
Er det hull der?
Ja, jeg tror det er hull her.
Her er to.
Quiet weight,
Jeg vet ikke om jeg
controlled
kan
the
gjøre så
shot,
lenge i det hullet.
made it perfectly.
Det jeg kan gjøre er jo den.
Now there's
Da får
a-
du 2 da. Jeg ser kanskje ikke
A
nok.
chance to score multiple.
Frysen der.
Ja.
Ja, det kan jeg gjøre. Jeg liker det.
Hvis de slår i hølet, så vær så god.
Ja, enig.
Magnus is going to try the outturn, come around, try and lock one in there.
Der.
Ja, det ser bra ut.
Somewhere just past his rock in the top 4.
Kanskje hår mindre enn.
Rolls into the one in the back 4. Would be ideal.
Jeg liker farten.
Has to
6.
be very precise in the shot. Can't be heavy and roll off.
7. Kun linje.
Doesn't really want to be light either.
Helt riktig.
Wow.
8.
OK.
8.
Køll.
Bra fart egentlig.
Weight
Men
looks close.
rett i rød da. Det er bedre det enn å tykke.
Mot.
Ja, greit.
Perfect shot by Magnus.
Blir ikke det greit?
Det er ok.
Big trouble for Matsumura and Tanida.
これが一番いいか、こっちが。
うんでこっちに上に上げる感じだね、
そっちの方が良さそうだな。時間まだ大丈夫？
Need to make, again, one of these red rocks, if not both, of the 4-foot, to leave the house in order to have a chance at winning this game or even tying it up.
ウェイトはトップでいい？
トップでどう
Matsumura made a great one on the second shot. Let's see if he can make an even better one on this shot. Trying the angle slash, hit the top red one into the pile of reds on the side and get rid of all three.
ウォウォウォウォウォウォウォウォウ
Oh my gosh, just missed. Had to curl up just a half an inch more.
I luka, kanskje det har noe med dem.
It's just a hair too thin.
Klarer du den gule?
Klarer du den gule trøya?
Instead of pushing that top red stone into the other
Har
two,
du jo ingenting via som er farlig.
Hit it over top.
Foran den.
Her har de ingenting.
Nei, de får jo to da. Det får de i luka, men hvis du klarer å legge den helt
That was a
her da,
fraction
da blir det vanskelig. Hvis du
from
klarer
being
den ene gang, så blir
perfect.
det perfekt. Sett den der.
Du er så jævla...
Ja, men vi har ikke all verdens med tid,
Nei,
eller?
vel?
Chris is looking to guard up the hole and guard up the run on the yellow.
Nei, midt på 8.
Got to be somewhere
Farskap. De kan...
somewhere
De kan
in between those two.
ikke sant?
Ja, de kan se ut. Ja, det er ikke så farlig. Men bare en flik da, helst.
Perfect shot would likely be
Enegard.
Ja.
3 inches on the left side of center line.
2 er også greit.
Can't leave the hole because you can get through the hole.
Hold gjerne litt i gang, Karen.
Don't really want to leave the angle run either.
Nei, men jeg må holde den i gang. Jeg ser ikke
Weight's
sånn ut,
good,
altså.
line looks good. Person's asking for it to curl. I don't think you want it to curl too much.
Det er bra. En kølla over, eller?
Nei.
Perfect shot takes away both shots.
Går det?
I don't see a way you're going to get a draw in there.
難しそうだな
イメージできない。スピーナー？
I mean, you could angle the red guard onto the yellow to kick it back on an angle. Maybe make the double for 3. Super spinner number 3 of this game.
ライン見てよ。ウェイトは結構近い。
オッケーラインはいいラインいい感じいい感じ
This one looks a little heavy though.
ウェイトだけだラインすごい
Actually not. Weight looks pretty good. Great attempt. Just doesn't get it.
Yeah, just one.
So it's only one for Team Japan. Magnus and Kristen and the Japanese are first loss. Both moved to 3-1. From everybody here at Lindsay Current Club and IKS Live, thank you for tuning in on rockchannel.com. We'll be back in an hour and a half for Called V. Little versus Craig.